Called strike. Ball and 2 strike. We also want to thank everyone who tunes in to watch these ball games on the WSBT media platforms. Sweeper outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in Elkhart. Ooh, just missed. Tough to take. Full count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So A.J. Scott records his first strikeout of the night. 2 outs here in the first. 1-0 South Bend, Washington.
The next batter is the pitcher, David Ingram.
David Ingram will step in. He's doing the pitching tonight. And then we'll see that play again. Gary, let's see if we see it any different. And you are right, Gary. Now that I saw it again, our friends from Northside Auto Parts. So they cut a break for the Panthers. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. AJ looking in. Sweeper out. Ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Takes out 2-2. He tipped it. Ball got away from Schreiner. Count remains at 2. Strike 3 called. So A.J. records his second strikeout of the evening for the 3rd out. But in the inning, the Panthers scored 1 run on 1 hit. There was an error and nobody left. We're going to go to the bottom of the first. It's Washington 1, Elkhart coming to bat. You're watching Elkhart High School Baseball on Michiana Video.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
Looking for a Medicare plan's easy, right? If you like reviewing dozens of plans all by yourself. Or you can turn to Health Markets and let your local licensed insurance agent help make it easier to find the right plan for you. Working together will help you compare a range of plans in your area and find the one that fits your needs and budget. The Medicare annual enrollment period is here. Call the number on your screen to talk with your local Health Markets agent today.
Hello folks, if you're looking to buy or sell quality new and used sporting goods, make sure to check out Play It Again Sports Elkhart by the Concord Mall. In the meantime, check us out here on Facebook or visit our website. Thanks for watching and best of luck to both teams.
At OSMC, we're orthopedic experts who take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care.
Today's coverage is brought to you by One Stop Furniture. We really are your one-stop shop. And Michiana Floor Mart, where quality product meets quality service.
Elkhart. And let's hear from head coach Scott Rost.
Another big week for us this week. 2 conference games, and then Northridge and Chesterton in our 3-way at Northridge. So a very challenging week for us. It'll be interesting to see, how we respond and how we play, and if we can again be a little more consistent with what we've been doing. I think we have a chance to have a good week, against some good teams this week.
Leveling the playing field. Brought to you by A1 Concrete Leveling.
So head coach Scott Rost with a preview of this week's action for the Elkhart Lions. Up the middle, base hit for Sherwood, as he almost took the cleats off Ingram. So base hit for Brady, leading things off here in the first. And Elkhart really with a challenging week, playing Glenn on Wednesday, and then as Coach Rost alluded to, the 3-way over at Northridge, where Elkhart will face Chesterton and Northridge in a doubleheader. Each of the teams play the other, so a very challenging Saturday. And then the following week, Elkhart on Monday, again, 2 outstanding NIC teams, both away. Runner goes, no throw. So Sherwood now on second with defensive indifference. Takes in 2 balls and a strike to Rost. High, 3-1. Quinn comes in batting .250, but his OBP, his on-base percentage, very high. At .370. Base hit. It's in the gap. That one's going to go all the way to the wall. How far can Quinn go? Sherwood scores. Stand-up double for Rost and an RBI. 1-1. So a hard-hit ball. RBI double for Rost.
Max Schreiner.
Max Schreiner will come to the plate. Max, young sophomore, off to a very impressive start. Hitting .333, tied for the lead in the team with RBIs with 14. And an OBP of .386. So Max off to a really good start offensively. And he's looked good defensively like most young ball players. A mistake here or there, but he's been a real consistent backstop for the Lions. 1 ball to Max. Two balls. A shout out to Max's mom, Cindy Schreiner. She and Shannon Metcalf were organizing the Elkhart Trivia Night that was Saturday night here in Elkhart for the Elkhart Athletic Club. Wonderful time had by all. Strike, Ross goes, steals third without a throw. And it does not appear so far that Washington is much interested in holding on runners or trying to throw them out. And ball is foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was a nice, fun community event for an excellent cause, the Elkhart Athletic Club, that supports all of our youngsters at Elkhart High School and their athletic endeavors. Hit to the shortstop. He comes up with it. Throws over to first for the out. Pacheco to Fry. Ross scores the second run. RBI for Schreiner. 2-1 Elkhart. So Schreiner gets the job done. And we need more, like Coach Ross says, that consistent, amazing, that consistency out of the ball club. They're capable of it. Bowling Vision Center, amazing happens here. Brody Weaver at the plate. 1 out. here in the first. Elkhart now retaking the lead 2-1. It's out. 2 balls. David Ingram is the pitcher for South Bend, Washington. Eli Gorski is doing the catching. Washington will be at New Prairie on Wednesday. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. Panthers on the west side of South Bend. Ball high. 3 balls and a strike. Cooper Schutzau on deck. High to the outfield. Who's going to get it? If anybody. Nobody. That's an error on the left fielder.
The next batter, the right fielder, Cooper Schutzau.
Here's our replay. Again, Torrey Wilson in left field. That's a play he should make. He had to run some distance, but I think Torrey would tell you he should have caught it. So an error's charged. Weaver's on first with 1 out. Schutzau at the plate. Ball in. 1 ball. Two balls. Brody Weaver not ordinarily a base stealing threat. We'll see what Coach Scott Rost has in mind. Steve Asbury coaching for first base. Bruce Bear, bench coach. 3 balls. And he's not even looking at Coach Ross. I think he's taking all the way. And he is. 3 balls and a strike. Strike 2 on the outside corner. So now, full count. Throw over to first. Runner goes. Ball 4. So the catcher throws on ball 4.
The third baseman,
okay.
Greg Guest.
Eli's got to take a little bit better attention to the situation there. I'm sure a coaching moment for Coach Hammond. But it's great to see the Panthers fielding the team. Clay unable to do so this school year. 1 strike to Greg Guest. Runners on first and second. 1 out here in the first. Elkhart with the lead. Off a jam shot. Falls. Shortstop throws over to second. Throws it away. Weaver's going to score. Schutzau goes over to third. So that's an error on the shortstop. And Elkhart now with their 3rd run. Schutzau now on third base. Guest is at first on the air. And there you see the ball being thrown around. Caden Compton at the plate. Runner goes. Catcher does not throw. Goes back to the pitcher. So Greg Guest lumbers into second. Second and third. One out, 3-1 Elkhart. And that got Compton in the back. So the bases are now loaded on the hit by pitch.
The next batter, the pitcher, A.J. Scott.
There's no RBI on Weaver scoring because of the error. A.J. Scott trying to help his own cause here. Ball gets away. And Schutzau scores. The runners advance 4-1 Elkhart. Ball 1 to A.J. So Elkhart with a nice response here in the bottom of the first. There's our Northside Auto Parts CarQuest replay. Good hustle there by Schutzau. 4-1 Elkhart. Grounder, foul. A ball and a strike to A.J. Carson Pollard, the ninth place hitter, is on deck. A ball and a strike. A little looper, and that is caught by the second baseman, Hopkins, for the second out. So A.J. pops out. Two
The
gone.
next batter, the second baseman, Carson Pollard.
So Carson Pollard with ducks on the pond. Bases jammed here in Elkhart on a beautiful spring afternoon. Grounder, have to charge it. Shortstop comes up with it all the way across the diamond. Got him. So a good play there by Pacheco to Fry to retire to the side. But in the inning, Elkhart with 4 big runs. We're going to go to the top of the second here in Elkhart. After 1, it's Elkhart 4, Washington 1. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video.
Here at A1 Concrete Leveling, we pride ourselves on our experts who will do whatever it takes to restore your concrete to its original condition. We hydraulically pump either a mud concrete mixture or an environmentally friendly polyurethane compound. As soon as we're done, we patch up and you're all set. A1 is here to make the process as simple and clean as possible. A1 Concrete Leveling.
Image Motors in Elkhart and Mishawaka. We pay cash for your car. We sell clean, service cars that you can depend on. You can find us in Elkhart on State Road 19 and in Mishawaka on McKinley Avenue. Image Motors. See us today.
You've decided it's time for your kitchen remodel, and the next step is to call Modern Kitchen. We'll create a kitchen as special as you and your family's need, your personal style, giving you a whole new living experience. It becomes your family time, gather with your neighbors time, or just you time. From planning to completion, Modern Kitchen makes your project hassle-free, so you can redesign, remodel, and relax.
Hello folks, if you're looking to buy or sell quality new and used sporting goods, make sure to check out Play It Again Sports Elkhart by the Concord Mall. In the meantime, check us out here on Facebook or visit our website. Thanks for watching and best of luck to both teams.
We're back at Elkhart High School. Jalen Johnson at the plate for South Bend, Washington. First pitch swinging out of play. Strike 1. Strike 2 called. 2 strikes. We all know all the tremendous success that the South Bend Washington Panthers girls basketball program has had lately. Coach Steve Reynolds. 1-2. Here's AJ. And that's hit to the outfield for a base hit. So Johnson leads off with a single here in the second. And a lot of folks around here will know Jim Treadway, longtime baseball man.
The catcher, Eli Gorski.
Jim has been at Concord. He's been at Elkhart Central, Legion Ball. And Jim was actually a graduate of South Bend Washington High School. Strike called. Eli Gorski, the catcher, at the plate. The Panthers did have a fair amount of baseball success in the late 70s, 80s, early 90s. Rick Tomaszewski, longtime coach, had built a really outstanding baseball program on the west side of South Bend. Schreiner throws down. Johnson is gunned down. So a caught stealing, 1 out. Max quickly up, throws a laser, and an easy tag out on the caught stealing. And that was amazing. Amazing happens here. Our friends from Bowling Vision Center. Fouled back. Remains 0-2. You see all of our sponsors as they stream across your screen. Always want to give a big shout out to our friends at Bargain Right. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So 2 outs here in the inning as Scott records his 3rd strikeout of the evening.
The next batter, the right fielder, Teron Parker.
Terahan Parker at the plate. He's playing right field tonight. First pitch ball. Takes a strike. A ball and a strike. Strike called 1-2. Strike 3 called, looking. So in the inning, no runs, 1 hit, who's wiped out on the caught stealing, nobody left. We're going to go to the bottom of the second here in Elkhart. It's the Elkhart Lions 4, the South Bend Washington Panthers 1. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video.
You've decided it's time for your kitchen remodel, and the next step is to call Modern Kitchen. We'll create a kitchen as special as you and your family's need, your personal style, giving you a whole new living experience. It becomes your family time, gather with your neighbors time, or just you time. From planning to completion, Modern Kitchen makes your project hassle-free, so you can redesign, remodel, and relax.
At OSMC, we're orthopedic experts who take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care.
Hey, welcome to One Stop Furniture and Mattress. You've come to the right place. Here at One Stop Furniture, we offer everything from dining rooms, living rooms, bedrooms, including mattresses, and so much more. We really are your one-stop shop for all of your home needs. And your biggest benefit, besides excellent prices, we hold inventory of most items and we'll sell to you straight off the showroom floor. No waiting months for your order. Give us a call at 574-322-2012.
Today's coverage is brought to you by Northside Auto CarQuest, Elkhart's auto repair experts, and by Modern Kitchen. Redesign, remodel, and relax.
We're back at Elkhart High School. Bottom of the second. Brady Sherwood at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brady. Brady singled and scored in the first. Elkhart scoring 4 in that frame. ripped. And Sherwood is on his horse all the way to the wall. Brady's going for third. He's going to make it easily. And this is close to being whether he's going to come in. No, my. The fielder was holding the baseball. In the short outfield, I thought Brady might come in with an inside-the-park home run. There's the replay, and Brady blasted that ball. And he was on his horse, hitting every base, good base running. And then Coach Ross, then he hesitated and had to stop. He was going to wave him. Ball is caught in the outfield. And Sherwood's going to score on Ross' second RBI of the night. So 5-1 Elkhart. Oh, my, that was exciting.
The next batter, the catcher, Max Schreiner.
So Quinn has his second RBI of the evening on the sac fly. Max Schreiner at the plate. And he's hit by the pitch on the first ball thrown to him. So Max will take his base.
The next batter, the first baseman, Brody Weaver.
Max doesn't look any the worse for wear. One out here in the second, 5-1 Elkhart. Throw over to first. Schreiner's back. Brody Weaver, the first baseman, at the plate. And there's David Ingram on the hill. Throw over to first. Runner goes. Ball gets away from the catcher. Schreiner stands at second. 1 ball. Weaver's asking for time. Gets it. Steps out. Ball high. 2 balls to Brody Weaver. Way out, gets away. Schreiner will advance to third on the pass ball. 3 balls to Brody Weaver. And Weaver will take his walk. Five to 1. Runners on first and third. One out here in the second. Cooper Schutzau, who walked and scored in the first at the plate. There's Cooper. Runner goes from first. Ball gets away. Schreiner will score. Weaver advances to second, and it's 6-1. And obviously from a strategy standpoint, I know Coach Scott Ross would like to get out of here quickly tonight. If the Lions can manage it, save some pitching, save some innings. A big week ahead, as we heard from Coach Rost. Ground ball, foul. Ball and a strike. to Schetzow. 6-1 Elkhart. Elkhart has a home game with John Glenn here Wednesday. As we mentioned, playing Northridge and Chesterton on Saturday over at Northridge. Slow roller. Shortstop comes up with it all the way across the diamond and makes the play. So that's Daniel Pacheco to Noah Fry for the out. 2 outs on the play. Weaver took third.
The next batter, the third baseman, Greg.
And Pacheco has made an error, but he's also made about 3 long throws over to first. So records the second out. Greg Guest at the plate for the Lions. Hard hit ball in the hole, base hit. Will drive in the run. So Weaver scores, makes it 7-1 Elkhart here in the second. Guest with an RBI single.
The next batter, the designated hitter, Caden Compton.
There's our replay, and just drilled it right in the hole. Caden Compton at the plate. Line drive. Caught in left field by Torrey Wilson with a little hop. So a hang whip from line drive out for Compton. That ends the inning, but not before Elkhart scores 3 runs. We're going to go to the third inning here in Elkhart. After 2, it's Elkhart 7, South Bend, Washington 1. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video.
Hello, folks. If you're looking to buy or sell quality new and used sporting goods, make sure to check out Play It Again Sports Elkhart by the Concord Mall. In the meantime, check us out here on Facebook or visit our website. Thanks for watching, and best of luck to both teams.
At OSMC, we're surgical and non-surgical experts for your bones, joints, muscles, and more. We take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care. Visit osmc.com or call to make your appointment with the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center at any of our 6 Michiana locations.
Today's coverage is brought to you by Northside Auto CarQuest, Elkhart's auto repair experts, and by Modern Kitchen, redesign, remodel, and relax.
At Elkhart High School, we go to the top of the third.
Is the second baseman,
Sincere Hopkins at the plate for the South Bend Washington Panthers. Elkhart, 2 crooked numbers in their innings offensively so far tonight. A 4 spot and a 3 spot. Lead 7-1. Hopkins first pitch swinging, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. A.J. Scott with 4 strikeouts in 2 innings. Ooh, just missed. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, first out of the inning.
All right, here's the designated hitter. The next batter, the designated hitter, Adrian Ramos.
Adrian Ramos is the designated hitter, and he's coming to the plate. Take strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. Two strikes. Strike three. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. So 2 outs here in the third as A.J. Scott has struck out the first two batters. So we're going to go to the top of the lineup here to Daniel Pacheco. Daniel reached on an error and came around to score in the first inning. Another chopper. Foul ball. One strike. 2 outs here in the third. AJ hoping to make quick work of the Panthers here in this inning. Throws a strike. 2 strikes. Fly ball in the outfield. Is anybody going to get that one? Quinn Rost is for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down here in the third for Elkhart. We're going to go to the bottom of the third as we look at our friends from Northside Auto Parts CarQuest replay. Nice job by Quinn Rost taking command. Elkhart fully in command, 7-1. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video.
Voted the #1 home and garden center. Discover Linton's Enchanted Gardens and explore 9 acres of family fun. Enjoy the free petting zoo, ride a swan paddle boat, walk on water inside an orb, mine for gems, ride a quad cycle, and so much more. Visit the area's largest home and garden center. Be inspired by all the beauty. Dine at the Garden Cafe. Easily accessible on County Road 17 in Elkhart, off the toll road or bypass. To plan your visit, go to Littons.com.
Today's coverage is brought to you by OSMC, with 6 Michiana locations to serve you, and Bargain Right Thrift Store, supporting local educators in Elkhart County.
We're back in Elkhart. A.J. Scott at the plate. Let's hear some more words from Coach Scott Rost.
We have had to have a change in our lineup. Braden Becker, our senior center fielder, broke his elbow, so he won't be with us the rest of the season. So that had to call for some changes in our lineup. And basically what we did, we feel very comfortable with our top 6 guys. We just moved those guys up, and we've been getting some production out of the bottom with Adrian Pettis and Greg Guest, Carson Pollard, to name a few. And Caden Compton also provides us with a little spark down there because he's got very good speed. He's able to do some things well in the short game. And so that provides a little bit of spark for our offense down there. And I feel like, our lineup's coming together. It's a huge loss not to have Braden anymore, but some things are falling into place, and some guys, that weren't necessarily hot early are starting to swing the bat a little better. So I'm excited to see, what we can do offensively over the course of the next couple weeks.
Leveling the playing field, brought to you by A1 Concrete Leveling.
So head coach Scott Rost detailing the loss of Braden Becker and the fact that really the bottom third of the lineup for Elkhart has started to show some signs of consistency. And at the plate, which Elkhart needs, as A.J. Scott walks to start the third inning.
The next batter, the second baseman.
Braden is a big loss, senior center fielder and a real leader on the team. Just really unfortunate for the young man. Carson Pollard at the plate. There's Carson. A.J. goes. Catcher does not throw. And I think Coach Rost, with nobody out, A.J. a good athlete, just has him run for himself. He'll have plenty of time to rest before he takes the mound. A bunt by Pollard. It's a good one. And base hit for Pollard. A.J. Scott now at third base with nobody out. And an excellent bunt. And really, Johnson was not going to get him there, even if he was able to field it cleanly. So a base hit. That was in no man's land. Brady Sherwood at the plate for the third time. The runner goes off first. And without a throw, Pollard is on second. Brady has singled, tripled, and scored twice. High out of play, left-hand side. Strike two. Two ducks on the pond for Brady. And ball gets away. It did hit him. It did. So it's a dead ball. So Sherwood reaches for the third time after two hits. So bases are loaded. Nobody out.
Next batter, the shortstop, Quinn Rost.
Here in the third, and Quinn Rost has doubled and scored with an RBI and had another RBI in the second with a sacrifice fly to center. So officially, Quinn is 1 for 1 with a run scored, 2 RBIs. And ball into the outfield, and that's going to be caught, but once again, it's going to be a tag, and so Rost collects his third RBI, gets the job done as A.J. Scott comes in to score, and A.J. can take a seat and rest up with only one out here in the third. So Quinn collects another RBI in the ball game. Elkhart now 8-1 leaders over the Panthers. Max Schreiner at the plate. Ripped. Fair ball down the line. Pollard's going to score, and they are sending Sherwood. Sherwood is going to score. The ball gets away. So we'll have a double and an error, allowing Schreiner to take third. So a very active evening for Max already. Hard hit ball down the left field line. 10-1 Elkhart. There's a replay. This is a rope. And Coach Rost sending runner all the way. Ball gets away during the replay. Schreiner scores. And then we see the ending of Max's double with another error charge to the Panthers. So Schreiner can get the gear on. 11-1. 11-1 Elkhart over South Bend, Washington. Schreiner scores on the wild pitch. Brody Weaver, ball gets away again. 2 balls. Nobody on right now. 4 runs in this inning. 1 out. Ball high. 3 balls. And that ball almost hits Brody. And I thought that was ball 4, but perhaps that's only ball 3. 3-1, actually. We were watching that replay. I think I missed the strike, so my apologies. 3 balls and a strike. We'll get it all sorted out. Now that's ball 4. So Weaver takes his base, and he's reached every time tonight.
The next batter, the right fielder, Cooper Schutzau.
11-1 Elkhart. Cooper Schutzau will come to the plate. Cooper has walked and scored and grounded out. One out here at Elkhart High School on a busy Monday evening. Lots of activity around the high school tonight. Throw over to first, gets away. Weaver will make second base on the air. Charge to the pitcher. And the Panthers trying to settle down. And they've thrown the ball around a little bit this inning. Ball gets away. Weaver will take third. 1 ball to Schutzau. One ball to the hitter. Ball gets away, not far enough, though, for Weaver to score. 2 balls to Schutzau. Called strike. 2 balls and a strike. Two and one out here in the third. Ground ball, third baseman fields it, throws it over, dropped. So an error will allow Schutzau to reach, and Brody Weaver rather scores. So now it's 12-1.
The next batter, the third baseman, Greg Gill.
And that's one that I think that Noah Fry would tell you he should have been able to grab. It was a 1 bouncer. Greg Guest at the plate. Called strike. Schutzau now reaches second as the ball gets away from Gorski. 12-1. Elkhart enjoyed their last Saturday off of the season. Not too many Saturdays off in baseball season. Another ball. 3 balls and a strike to Guest. 1-1 rather. Slow roller. Fielded by Pacheco over to first. He gets him for the second out. On the play, Schutzau advances to third. So 2 out here in the third inning. Elkhart has already plated 5 runs.
The next batter, the designated hitter, Caden Compton.
And Caden Compton will be the 9th man to bat this inning. Caden has been hit by a pitch, and he lined out his last time, hit a line drive shot. Another runner scores. That is Schutzau on the wild pitch. And now it's 13-1. 1 ball to Compton. Ball out, 2 balls. There's David Ingram, big right-hander. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. A.J. Scott, who led off the inning, is on deck. Compton, the 9th man to bat here in the 3rd. Low and out. 3 balls and a strike to Compton. Wind out of the southwest. So if you get that ball up there, particularly to right field, it can go a long way. And Compton walks. So A.J. Scott will come to the plate. Except we might have a mound visit. We'll see here. And we do.
A.J. Scott.
So we're going to have a mound visit here with Ingram. We're back at Elkhart High School after a mound visit to Ingram. He stays in the ball game. A.J. Scott at the plate. Line drive through. Base hit for A.J. So Compton takes second. Carson Pollard will come to the plate.
The next batter, the second baseman, Carson Pollard.
13-1 Elkhart. Carson is 1 for 2 tonight so far. Grounded out, singled, scored. First pitch swinging, foul ball. 1 strike. Elkhart trying to tack on some more here in the 3rd. Ball gets away. Wild pitch. The runners will advance to 2nd and 3rd. A ball and a strike to Pollard. Two outs here in the 3rd. Elkhart has already plated 6 runs and looking to add on. Ball gets away. And so Compton scores, makes it 14-1. A.J. Scott takes takes 3rd base. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Pollard. Ball inside. AJ will score. Makes it 15-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to the hitter, Pollard, 9th man in the order, and the 11th man to bat in this inning. We have a nice crowd out here tonight in Elkhart. So Pollard will take his base. That was a balk. Umpire explaining.
The next batter, the leadoff hitter, Brady Sherwood.
Brady Sherwood is up for the 4th time tonight. Perfect evening so far. 2 for 2 with a hit by pitch. He scored 3 runs. Takes a strike on the inside corner. (15-1) Elkhart. Ball gets away. There's a lofted throw down to the second baseman. And the Panthers have some trouble throwing and catching the ball right there. A ball and a strike to Sherwood. And again, he strokes it. That's going to go. Oh, my goodness. What a catch out there in center field by Gabe Weber. I thought that ball was hit over Gabe's head, but he made a nice running, hustling play. But Elkhart plates 8 in the 3rd. We've played 3 innings at Elkhart High School. It's the Elkhart Lions 15, South Bend, Washington Panthers 1. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video.
Premium Concrete is a locally owned family business in business since 2004. We're located just across the Elkhart River from Tom Kurth Field at 712 Richmond Street. Premium Concrete specializes in municipal and utility work, along with heavy industrial and commercial concrete projects. We're a proud member and supporter of this outstanding and diverse school system and community. Premium Concrete.
Hello folks, if you're looking to buy or sell quality new and used sporting goods, make sure to check out Play It Again Sports Elkhart by the Concord Mall. In the meantime, check us out here on Facebook or visit our website. Thanks for watching and best of luck to both teams.
Elkhart High School. To start the 4th inning, Gabe Weber with a tremendous play to rob Sherwood of extra bases to end the 3rd inning, as Elkhart now with a 15-1 lead over the Panthers. And as I often said, the guy that makes the great play and defensively comes to bat offensively. Here's Gabe Weber, who singled his first time up. Takes the ball out. That's a good sign that your team's down by a bunch, and Gabe Weber hustling out there to rob Sherwood. Hits the center and hits to Sherwood. So Brady makes the put out, 1 down here in the 4th.
The next batter, the first baseman, Noah Fry.
Brady, an excellent defensive ball player. Really has all the tools. Can hit, can run the bases. Has some pop. And check swing strike. Noah Fry at the plate. 1 out here in the 4th. Takes it wide. A ball and a strike. And that one's fouled off the right-hand side. A ball and 2 strikes
Ladies and gentlemen, the concession
to
stand will be
Fry.
closing in the next 10 to 15 minutes. If you want to get something, you better head over now. Just like watching paint dry.
Swing and a miss, strike three. So Fry fans for the second out. A.J. Scott being very efficient on the mound. 2 outs here in the fourth. So the pitcher, David Ingram, will come to the plate. There's A.J.
David Ingram. That last inning, 3 hits, 5 walks, 2 hit by pitch, 3 errors.
Breaking ball strike. So 1 strike to Ingram. Fouled back. 0-2, so A.J. works ahead. He has 7 strikeouts so far on the evening. Little bouncer. Rost charges it, can't come up with it. Infield hit for Ingram. There's our replay. It's just a little Baltimore chop.
The third baseman, Jalen Johnson.
And Ross couldn't come up with that. Only play that Quinn had. But a hit for Ingram. Jalen Johnson at the plate. Jalen had a hit his first time up. Was caught stealing.
I think it hit right on the lip and shot up in the air.
1 strike. 2 outs here in the fourth.
Sounds like the football event went well today.
What did we get done in a hurry?
No, I mean this morning.
Fouled off. 2 strikes. 2 outs. Ingram at first.
Yeah, Trevon said it went well.
Strike 3 called. So in the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth here in Elkhart. It's the Lions 15, the Panthers 1. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
Here at A1 Concrete Leveling, we pride ourselves on our experts who will do whatever it takes to restore your concrete to its original condition. We hydraulically pump either a mud concrete mixture or an environmentally friendly polyurethane compound. As soon as we're done, we patch up and you're all set. A1 is here to make the process as simple and clean as possible. A1 Concrete Leveling.
Today's game is brought to you by Bowling Vision Center. Amazing happens here. And A1 Concrete Leveling. Don't replace your concrete, repair it.
And we're back at Elkhart High School going to the bottom of the fourth. A pitching change for the Panthers. Jalen Johnson now on the mound. David Ingram has gone to catcher. And as soon as we can see who the third baseman is with a number, we'll give you that young man's name. As Jalen moves from third base to pitch. First pitch swinging is Rost. Strike one. Here's Jalen. Bounces that one in. A ball and a strike. And now Rost is hit again. So another hit by pitch, the fourth of the evening for Washington pitching. Rost will take his base, and Max Schreiner will come to the plate.
The catcher, Matt Schreiner.
Max has had an eventful evening. He scored twice, has 2 RBIs, doubled hit by a pitch, and ground out.
Come on, Quinn, get caught stealing.
1 ball. 2 balls.
The Satchel Paige Ephus pitch.
Jalen trying to find his way here. And throws in the dirt. And Quinn Rost will take second. 3 balls. And it's just a struggle right now for the Panthers. As I mentioned, they'll be at New Prairie on Wednesday. They have a doubleheader with East Chicago Central on Saturday. So 3 balls and a strike to Schreiner. Nobody out here in the fourth. And another Ephus pitch. And it looks like Coach Rost is holding runners now rather than having them advance. So Schreiner takes his base. Rost is at second. Nobody out here in the fourth. Brody Weaver and Jalen Johnson trying to find the zone here. Bounces that one in. 1 ball. Just a reminder for everybody in high school baseball in Indiana, if you're up by 10 runs or more after 5, or if you're the home team, 4.5, the game is completed. That ball's out, 2 balls, and Elkhart well on their way to accomplishing that tonight. And they'll save some innings on their staff. A.J. Scott, though, with really nice command tonight. He's thrown strikes, so a good outing for A.J. 3 balls to Brody. Three balls, 4 balls. So Elkhart now with the bases loaded, nobody out here in the fourth, as it's just
the right fielder, Cooper shuts out.
a struggle right now for Jalen Johnson. And I'm sure Coach Hammond just trying to find some pitching for his ball club. First pitch swinging, Schutzau gives it a ride. Foul. Goodness.
Hey, at least he got a strike.
One strike to Cooper, and he was ready for the strike. And ball and strike. I want to remind everyone, Michiana Morning on ABC 57 at noon and 12:30 on Saturdays. Please contact Gary Martin for a great video production showcasing your local Michiana business and reach a wide audience. Michiana Morning. 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls and a strike. Nowhere to put him. And I'm sure Cooper's zoning a pitch here if he gets a strike. And he doesn't. Not even close. So another run scores. We have a hit by pitch and 3 walks to start the 4th. RBI for Schutzau. And it's now 16-1 Elkhart.
Pinch hitting.
And now we're going to have a mound visit. And I think we're going to take a break, Gary.
At OSMC, we're orthopedic experts who take time with you. We listen, then offer you treatment options. You decide on the solution that's right for you. This straightforward approach sets OSMC apart. It's the way to care.
Hello folks, if you're looking to buy or sell quality new and used sporting goods, make sure to check out Play It Again Sports Elkhart by the Concord Mall. In the meantime, check us out here on Facebook or visit our website. Thanks for watching and best of luck to both teams.
And we're back at Elkhart after a break. Another mound visit for the Panthers, trying to settle down the right-hander Jalen Johnson. Give him some encouragement. Outside, ball 1. Once again, we want to thank all of our streamers who are watching Michiana video on the WSBT media platforms. Fouled away. A ball and a strike. But, of course, on Michiana video, like us and follow us on our way to 3,000 followers. And as always, we want to welcome all the folks from South Bend, Washington. And that's a pop-up into the outfield. Who's going to get it? Nobody's going to get it. So that falls in for a hit and another runner. So the first hit of the inning, but the second run, bases remain jammed. RBI for Greg Guest.
No, that's Whitcar.
And now Caden Compton at the plate. And 1 ball. Now they're going to take an intentional out. They're going to throw the ball away. Nobody's going to advance. Coach Scott Ross told Brody to take the out. It's 17-1, so Brody officially is caught stealing. So that's the second out of the inning. And Compton at the plate, a ball and a strike. Takes a ball, 2-1. And that's only the first out of the inning, though. Two balls, 2 strikes. David Ingram, who was pitching, now catching, which is rather unusual to move from pitcher to catcher. But David behind the plate now. Foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 17-1 Elkhart. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bouncer. Fair ball. Dropped by the third baseman. Picks it up. Throws late. And that's an error on the third baseman. The runner's held. And another error for the Panthers. And they've just had a struggle defensively and on the mound tonight. And again, ball gets away. The runners do not. Well, now we're going to take another intentional out. So Schutzau caught stealing for the second out. The runners advanced to second and third, now with 2 outs in the inning. A.J. Scott at the plate. A.J. takes the ball. Now Coach Scott Ross is going to take the third out, and he does. Some sportsmanship there. Elkhart just wants to get out of here. 17-1 after 4. You're watching Elkhart High School baseball on Michiana Video.
Premium Concrete is a locally owned family business in business since 2004. We're located just across the Elkhart River from Tom Kurth Field at 712 Richmond Street. Premium Concrete specializes in municipal and utility work, along with heavy industrial and commercial concrete projects. We're a proud member and supporter of this outstanding and diverse school system and community. Premium Concrete.
Voted the #1 home and garden center. Discover Linton's Enchanted Gardens and explore 9 acres of family fun. Enjoy the free petting zoo, ride a swan paddle boat, walk on water inside an orb, mine for gems, ride a quad cycle, and so much more. Visit the area's largest home and garden center. Be inspired by all the beauty. Dine at the Garden Cafe. Easily accessible on County Road 17 in Elkhart, off the toll road or bypass. To plan your visit, go to Littons.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Bowling Vision Center. Amazing happens here. And A1 Concrete Leveling. Don't replace your concrete, repair it.
And we're back in Elkhart. First pitch swinging and an out. Eli Gorski pops out for the first out here in the 5th. Elkhart up 17-1. And there's our Northside Auto Parts CarQuest replay. And Quinn Rost puts it away for the first out. And again, some good sportsmanship from Coach Rost. The Panthers obviously struggling. And takes 3 outs. And again, after this half inning, provided the Panthers don't miraculously score 7 runs, this ball game will be over. 2 strikes, 3 strikes. So Parker fans, 9 strikeouts so far tonight for A.J. Scott. Also want to remind everybody, last week we spoke about Elkhart playing East Noble in softball tomorrow. Unfortunately, East Noble had to reschedule because of a conference makeup that they have. So we will not have softball for you tomorrow. We will have unified track for you on Wednesday. Strike 2. And 1 strike away from ending the ball game here. And that will end it. 10 strikeouts for A.J. Scott as the Panthers go in order, and that is a final here from Elkhart. It's the Elkhart Lions 17, the South Bend Washington Panthers 1. Probably the highlight tonight for Elkhart. A.J. Scott with some really excellent command and control over 5 innings of work with 10 strikeouts, and A.J. gave up 3 hits and just 1 run. Elkhart made an error, which was pivotal in the only run that was scored by the Panthers. But South Bend, Washington now exchanging pleasantries with the Lions in this NIC matchup. And they'll get on the bus and get back to the west side of South Bend. And, of course, we wish them good luck for the remainder of the season. The one thing that you should always take out of a ball game like this is at least those young people are out there for the Panthers. They're trying. We saw a hustling play by Gabe Weber that was outstanding. So the Panthers, they played. Unfortunately, they made some physical errors. They made some mental errors, but they showed up. And so that's commendable that they have a baseball program out at South Bend, Washington. For Coach Scott Rost, again, Sherwood scores 3 times, has a triple. Ross with 3 RBIs. Schreiner scored 3 times, including a double. Brody Weaver scored 3 times. Cooper Schutzow scored twice. AJ scored twice. So a good all-around effort. And there's our schedule coming up. Once again, that East Noble game will be rescheduled for softball. Unified track will be on April 24th. Softball on Monday, April 29th against the John Adams Eagles. And then May 1st, the Marion Knights will visit Elkhart and Coach Matt Walker's softball team. Gary, do you have anything else tonight? We want to make sure we give a shout out to our crew. My buddy Keith Bieber not here tonight. He's with his coaching duties. Julie Ekema and Courtney Hamilton on the cameras. And, of course, Jason Aaron Productions, technical assistant. Our executive producer is Gary Martin. Once again, the final score from Elkhart High School. The Elkhart High School Lions 17, the South Bend Washington Panthers 1. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm sure you did if you're an Elkhart fan. And we wish you a very pleasant good evening from Elkhart. And as always, go Lions!
Thank you for watching tonight's game here on the Michiana Video Facebook page. Be sure to like us and follow us so that you don't miss any of the Elkhart streams. Go Lions!